Establishing Dominance. By VFSNAKE. Chapter 1. The Pleasure Begins. Konoha Hospital. Tsunade sighed as she stared at the patient before her, baffled at what had happened to the young female shinobi before her who was considered the most sadistic torture expert just below Ibiki. At first it didn't seem much at the time when one Mitarashi Anko had not reported in for a few days, since many assumed she was feeling under the weather due to the cold sickness that was sweeping through the village. However, after a few days of rest, which was required to get rid of the cold past, and the woman still didn't show up, Tsunade sent Umbu to investigate. What they found and reported back was not what she expected. Anko had quite literally been sexually screwed into some form of coma, with a shit-eating grin on her face with a lot of drool coming out of her mouth in waves. Her purple messy hair was even messier. Her eyes had a faraway look like she had just castrated or killed Orochimaru, only it was 10,000 times better. She was on her bed but naked with her ass hanging in the air. Dried cum was caked onto her, and Anko's thong panties had been used to bind her wrists while she mumbled pleasure sama repeatedly. Tsunade originally wanted to put Anko as a victim of rape when she had learned of her current state, but after seeing the woman up close, the Hokage doubted it was anything but rape. Still, it did seem serious if one of Konoha's top shinobi was taken down via having crazy sex with some unknown person in the village, since not many people would even remotely try to be near Anko unless they absolutely had to. The test on the samples of the leftover essence left by the sexual assailant was unreadable, as the man had used his chakra manipulation to remove any imprint of DNA from it, and the stuff inside of Anko was too long gone to get anything. Kurenai had been infuriated when she heard the news and demanded that in the name of her friend's honor that the man be caught before having his manhood publicly removed by a rusty scalpel. While tempting as that was for Tsunade, she had no witnesses to the time the snake mistress went missing, and the samples they had were blank as a sheet of unwritten scroll paper.